No, that's the one you wanted me to cancel. You're like, I'm not going to that. Yeah.
No, I didn't cancel. I said I wasn't sure. I never canceled.
Well, I mean, you didn't physically cancel it, but I did. Never say never. I have a light on. It looks really dark. Where's my phone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here it is. I need a water. Did you try this palm juice?
No.
Hello. I got a new palm juice. Pomegranate peach passion white tea. We shall see. We shall see. Oh. Mia, can you open it for me? I'll actually grab it from you because there's glass everywhere.
Can I waterfall it so I can finish it? You hate when I sip the drinks off you. That was a good waterfall.
Is it really good? You want some in a cup? I'll show you.
Oh, I want like a whole one.
You want the other one?
Unless you're gonna drink them both.
Oh,
it's super good. It's like
it's so good.
Guava tea.
It is so good.
Can you give me that guava iced tea? Oh, you're not getting it.
I didn't buy guava iced tea.
No, the guava, pure leaf guava. It's like guava.
I bought guava iced tea.
Hibiscus tea.
I didn't buy hibiscus tea. I haven't found that in a really long time.
I know. I said you should buy hibiscus tea.
Oh. Hey.
It's my favorite, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Can you let me know if you see clothes?
I've actually been looking for that, and I haven't come across that.
But that's what it kind of tastes like.
Just hurting a little bit. Have you guys ever had guava? I mean, the hibiscus iced tea by Pure Leaf. It's so hard to find. This is amazing.
Pure leaf hibiscus.
Pure leaf hibiscus. So good, right? This is amazing. Pomegranate peach passion white tea. And I don't usually like stuff like this. Oh, don't take my other one. You can have this one.
Really? You said I could have one. Well, you drank half of it.
No. That's like a quarter. I think she's making out right now. Everyone's saying hi. You want to say hi?
No.
She's hiding from you guys.
Just kidding, peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Hey guys.
All right, so now will you just toss me a water, please?
Do you want it?
No, I'll take a water. I'm not big on, I barely drink juice. I know it's not juice, but it makes my mouth feel like, ugh.
Dry? It's because it's pomegranate.
Yeah, but yeah, bigger with tequila.
Oh my god.
It's the only reason why I try it. I mean, I like the regular palm juice. But,
This water's cold.
oh my god, my hair is so naughty. I went to bed with wet hair. Which is a no-no. Look at Mia Rose. Well, I bought Kaden a watermelon lemonade the other day. Mia.
Here, seriously, bro.
I got glass everywhere. Please stop.
Here.
Look at
Look at the cat. Look at the...
So, Max loves playing paper towels. Mia Rose. I don't even want it anymore.
Yeah.
Just put it down right there.
Yeah, take
No,
it.
I'm believing no more.
Take it, Mom. I
Careful
don't
from
want
my rooster.
Here you go. Ah, you thought.
She's cracking herself up.
Catch.
No.
Mom, like, for real.
No. Thanks. I bought Kaden watermelon lemonade. And I was like, oh, that'd be really good with vodka. I don't drink too many, like, I just like water. So when I find something like I can mix with, I get excited. You know? But I still think it'd be too sweet. But that palm juice peach white tea might actually take the tequila down a notch. So I bet you that would be good. I almost want to try it. But I don't want to get upstairs and get tequila. Or do I? Kind of in the mood to have some, actually. If you like pina coladas and you're caught in the rain, I just kind of want to do a quick one. You know what? I was working with Kai today, and he was like, you know that deck? He knew the name of the deck. It's actually right there. And he's like, he's not like super crazy about the deck. And I was like, oh.
You want me to pick a deck?
Yeah, you can pick a deck. That'd be awesome.
And if you need numbers, 1, 0, and 8.
1, 0, and 8. I forget the name of this deck, but
Any of the above?
any behind me. Those are the ones I haven't used in a while. First 2 shelves. Well, I guess you can go bottom shelf too. The brown ones, you would choose brown. Nicely done.
Let me see them. Let me make sure.
Let me make sure. Well, it's too late. You already picked them. You don't get to take it back.
I like these ones. These are my favorite ones.
They're your favorite? Now they're your
my favorite color is green and brown. You want to know my character in my game? Yellow for your favorite color, black for Dad's favorite color, green and brown for my favorite color.
So me and Dad are black and yellow, black and yellow.
That's always been you guys' favorite colors.
It just made me think of the song though, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad I'm named after one of the characters in your game.
You're not named, you're colored.
I'm colored. There you go.
Guys, this is gonna be me.
Just doing it.
I don't know how you even hold
I
this.
haven't had a Jolly Rancher in a long time either. I actually thought about a Jolly Rancher just the other day.
I might have one on the side of my bag.
I don't want one. But I literally just thought about them the other day.
How the frick do these things pop out? This is the one.
Well, it takes time.
2 of Pentacles.
2 of Pentacles, this is the one. Got lots going on. No, she hasn't started with cards yet. They can whenever. Her and Kaden, they've all kids, all of them been playing with them for, yeah, Ava, Dad's here for a long time, years.
Ava.
Yep. Yep. Thank you. Have not gotten them their own deck yet. Hesitant. Because it changes everything. So there's a little bit of fear on my end. A little bit.
Loki!
But they're around them. They've been around them. So, the change is already there regardless. You know what I mean? That's there. What they choose to do is on them, but
Loki!
that's crossed my mind.
Yeah. No, I just gave them hospital. Loki!
And he's gonna keep barking until Ava leaves.
Well, Grandpa's gonna yell.
Yeah, he's gonna get a little bent out of shape. It is what it is. Good luck with your shots, Ava. You're welcome.
Or something.
Here. Is that one last thing you always look for, Ava?
Yep. Because you forgot some every time.
What's the last thing you always look for?
My phone.
Phone.
I did the cat's litter box already.
Oh, thank you.
Good for you. I'm just kidding.
She earned points.
Period.
I know when I left work today, she's like, "You were the hardest working one today." I was like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "What are we doing? A chat?" So we're gonna start doing a chat. I thought it was funny. It was cute.
I just got like watery eyes for a second. No.
All right, bye, Eve. Before the dog starts to bark again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know. See you later, Gator.
See,
Tell your dad I said hi.
my balance is not it right now.
What?
My balance is not it.
Well, that's because you just woke up.
Have to go take a nap at home.
Huh?
Have to go take a nap at home. I went to bed last night and I woke up at 2 and I couldn't wake up.
Mm. All right. Have fun at your doctor's. Bye,
Hey,
honey.
you don't want your little candies that you're getting?
Okay. So,
Go to them upstairs.
all right. I love you. Me going into cards changes them instantly anyway. Me taking that spiritual from the mother. There's no way around it. But they've been flipping these cards for 5 years. But they do not have their own deck. Because once you buy your own deck, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. I'm actually surprised Alana doesn't, though, because a couple of her friends have decks. But if you like pina coladas, that might be your song today, guys. That might be your song. So, getting caught in the rain. And I just heard everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Know you get to like it if you give it a try now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you're something. Right? Something like that. Mingy, that's been a freaking long time since that one came out of my mouth. It's not even like a wedding song, right? No. It's like a wedding song. One of those, the chicken dance. The locomotion is not a wedding song, right? In the locomotion, it's obviously the same era, but it just pulled me to walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. What's that one? All the cops in the donut shop say, way, oh, way, oh, way, oh. Is that just another Manic Monday? Am I thinking of two different songs? We totally just jumped to the 80s. I don't even know if that's two different songs. I don't know. I can't tell you. But I'm okay with the 80s. Ooh. I'm like, ooh. I just got the flu shot. But that song just pulled me to something. Ooh. I want to say it's 90s. Those fucking flu shots hurt. Literally, I waited to the last day. They're like, well, if these three particular people in regards to staff doesn't have the flu vaccination by the 9th, then you pretty much can't work. So I literally waited until the last day to get my flu shot. I just been busy. I didn't like push it off. I pushed it off, but I don't really like the flu shot. It's only because I'm in healthcare. But I did do the flu shot when Jade was little because she was really sick. She went away. My hands are so freaking jacked up right now. There's a cut or a nick or a knack on every freaking finger. I don't know what's going on there. Do you know I missed my... We're talking about needless shit, but do you know I missed my hair appointment on Saturday too? Telling you. Takes forever to get in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Be stuck coloring it again. I don't mind coloring my hair, but I need a haircut. That's the problem. It's so damn thick. I feel like I just saw something flash. It's just so damn thick. I have to have it thinned out or it's just a fucking mess. Yeah, I didn't really care about the flu shot. Didn't really want it. I haven't done it since Jade was little, so I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't required. But if I only did one vaccination, if they require another one, it's not a thing. I'm out. And I did it for more personal reasons because I really felt like Spirit wanted me to, just with my health conditions and shit right then. So it makes sense. There's a lot going on then with my blood work. Couldn't find nothing. So it was. But then I was like, well, if we don't really know what's going on, why am I going to put a fucking vaccine in me? So they want another one. It's not happening. It's just not going to happen. Which I am almost positive. I'm thinking that I think they're considering it as if it wouldn't be sufficient enough because I only did the one vaccine. I heard them saying if you only did the one vaccine, you have to get double boosted or something. I was like, fuck that shit. They're gonna lose so much staff. They don't even care. Okay, I don't even want to talk about it. But freaking my arm's sore now. You've been having dizzy spells. Started taking 7. I don't even know what that is. Shots months ago. What's that for? I don't do good with any vaccination. When I started work and they couldn't find my records because they burnt when I was little. What was the one where I ended up in the hospital for 2 days? Was that the hepatitis B? Hepatitis C? I don't know. My body does just not do good with vaccinations. It's just not a thing. It's just not a thing. I want to say last year when I got the flu shot, I actually got almost all the symptoms. It didn't last long, but Oh, and then I still can't make sense of this. There's this new girl at work. She just started. I don't know if I'm like super crazy with her vibe. Um, just something was off. I don't know. And then this guy was walking out, and I just happened to be like the first little office, so I could see him. And I heard him like say, like, that was the weirdest thing. Like, that was so weird, or something like that. And I was instantly like, I said to him, I'm like, are you okay? Because I didn't know if he was gonna faint. Like I didn't even know where he was going with that. He looked at me. He's like, are you talking to me? I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, are you okay? And he's like, why? I was like, I don't know. I just heard you saying something about that was like the weirdest experience or something. He almost went like white in the face and he just left. And I was like, okay, that just confirms what I'm thinking about this girl's energy. Mind you, I'm not judging because I don't know. I really don't. I didn't spend enough time. I just knew the vibe was off. Okay. So meanwhile, in my head, like I'm like all excited. I'm like, yes, the confirmation. Like I knew something was off. Yada yada. Max playing with the old pixels. But I think I heard his thoughts. That's never happened to me. I don't know if that's what happened or not. But by the way he looked at me, and it was so clear, but it wasn't loud. It just like I don't know. And I'm like, is that like a thing? Like, is that a spiritual gift? Like, who wants to read someone's thoughts? Like, I don't even understand. Like, I know it'd be a gift, but how would you use that gift? The gift of reading someone's thoughts. And I would hope it wouldn't be like, if God forbid that was a thing, or maybe it was just a fluke thing. I hope it wouldn't be with like people I knew, you know? Yeah, I know when it comes to like clairkinesis and telekinesis and communicating telepathically, like I know I already have all those abilities, but when I channel, it's not like how some people channel, guys. It's not like I hear spirit in and out of one ear and I'm like, all right, one at a time. Like it doesn't work like that. It's like downloads, it's like my own voice. I don't even know how to explain it. It's literally me talking to me. So I don't know. Talk about fucking freaky, right? I don't know if I'd want to read. I don't know if I'd want to hear anybody's thoughts. Are you kidding me? Like I can read people. Like I can read energy. Like I don't need to know your fucking thoughts. You know? How is I don't want to sound like if it is a gift, I'm ungrateful. How would you use that? How would you utilize that for a gift? I'm gonna have to do some research because Kata said the same thing. He's like, Courtney, I watched it all. I didn't hear anything, and he knew that you heard him. But I was so happy that I got confirmation that I knew something was off with the energy from the girl. That's where my head was at, you know? So I don't know if it really happened or not. So I feel like when I asked Spirit, Spirit was like, yeah, that happened, but I don't know. I'm still kind of like in disbelief. So I don't know how you would utilize that one, and I don't know how often. I don't know. You know what it reminds me of? What's that movie with what's his name? Was Meg Ryan in it? No, it's that guy. Is his name? What's his name? Zach here. It's like a Meg Ryan name, but it's a guy. Mel. Mel Gibson. Where he can hear his boss's thoughts or something, right? And it freaks him out. It was a wicked cute movie. That's what it reminds me of. What women want. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it was just like a fluke thing, to be honest with you. And I don't even know if it happened for sure. Not like can't confirm it. You know what I mean? But the way I guess he did look at me, it does make sense. But I wasn't like, oh, did I just read your mind? did I just hear you? You know? So I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. If it happens, I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. I don't even know how to utilize that. And then how does that? It just doesn't really make sense to me. I really think it was a random thing. I don't think it's gonna keep happening. And again, I'm not even positive. So there's that. There's that too. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby. All right. Yeah, no, I've heard like random stuff. I've heard random stuff like that. Like I can sense, like I've had telepathic conversations with people, and like we'll look at each other and be like, "Did that just fucking happen?" But this was different. That's all I can say. That this was 100% different. It's like nothing I've ever experienced. And to be honest with you, I really think he was just like talking under his breath. But I'm not positive because the way he looked at me, like he was shook. Like he left there second guessing himself. And then to top it off, me and Kata were dying laughing. I'm like, if that actually just happened, I'm like, could you imagine he had that one experience with her and he thought that was his weirdest experience around that energy? And then he's walking out and then he has somebody read his fucking mind. He's never going to come back to that location ever again in his entire life. We probably just fucked him up. Okay? We probably completely just fucked that kid up. I'm not kidding. Poor fucking kid. The poor fucking kid is probably fucking horrified right now. Like, could you imagine? I don't know. I'd be fucking horrified if I went from one thing to another. I mean, I'd be horrified. So, I don't know. He could have honestly said it out loud. I mean, I didn't even pick up on the whole thing until afterwards. But then I put it all together and I'm like, but it just doesn't seem realistic, guys. And honestly, I mean, we don't get to pick and choose. But I just don't even see how I would utilize that. And I certainly hope it wouldn't happen with friends and family. You know? And if it did happen, I honestly think it was like a freak thing. And didn't we talk about like a freaky thing happening on Friday this week? Maybe that's my message for me. How weird stuff comes out like that and I can relate it to a reading. It just seemed like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, but the way you guys are saying it, like I read people's thoughts, that's different. That's different. I can do that. A lot of people can do that. I'm not like not giving us credit for that. I didn't just read his thoughts. If this actually happened, I heard his thoughts. There's a big difference between reading someone's thoughts and actually hearing their thoughts. So, again, I really honestly think if it really did happen, it's just really a fluke thing. Because it was so clear as day, and then something was happening to my right ear. But poor kid. I was just more excited. I was just more excited because I was like, yes, I got confirmation. But I know my intuition's right anyway. Um, I still can't figure out what it is. It's not like low vibing energy. It's like dark. Like not like dark like I had a bad day. Like I feel bad. I know knows I don't do YouTube, but she could be a YouTube. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I didn't give her a chance, but I did not give her a chance. We had a busy day. I just sensed the energy, whether it's an attachment, whether it's her, you know what I mean? Whether it's in that room, it doesn't matter. It was sensing the energy and it was strong. And I'm not used to sensing energy like that. And it was even like opening like my third eye. And I was like, well, sensing darker energy doesn't usually open my third eye. So I don't know. So like I said, I was just really happy that I was getting extra confirmation. That's all. You know, I really wasn't looking at anything else but that. So again, honestly, I just think it was it really, I truly believe it was just a fluke thing. Here's my new deck. Here's my new deck that's just like over here, like marinating. So be really careful. Ooh, ooh. Do you guys see the message? What message is this? Be really careful if you have any ideas or you're creating anything right now, because I didn't plan on creating a deck for a long time. And I've known the name of the deck that I wanted to create, like the name of it itself, ever since I wanted to create a deck years ago. I know I'm going to get into that. This is going to be different. I do have like a different type of thing, but in reference to a deck. But I was guided to get the blank deck. And here's the deal, what I'm learning, contacting companies and sending in my images and certain stuff, not for this deck, for something else that was already kind of been created. Technically, if you're sending those in without a trademark, they're technically not yours. They can technically take them. Okay. There's a lot of things. So this is I'm going to create an energy deck is what I'm going to do. Not what I intended on doing, but it's what I'm going to do. And eventually I will sell it. But I think it's going to be linked to my other channel. Well, I'm going to link it through my other channel. I'm not going to use it on my other channel. But I think I'm going to trademark it through my other channel. So I'm going to create it now before sending it out like that. So I think the message here is just if you have this random idea, anything like that, write it down, but be careful. Because when I looked into it, I was like, technically, would you have the rights and this and that? Like I asked a lot of questions because I wasn't sure. And a lot of people wouldn't ask those questions. They would just be like, all right, here's my photos, this and that. make my deck, send it to me. That's how a lot of people have their ideas and stuff stolen. Okay, so I'm going to attach it to just the LLC. So it's copyrighted and trademarked. And now I think I could actually pattern my method because I now have something attached to it. So I put the stone on it last night, and I did end up purchasing another deck for like another deck I want to like do, but this is this is gonna take time. Well, it might not take that much time actually, but it might, because if I'm gonna make an energy deck, that's putting a lot of energy behind it and cloaking it and stamping it, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a sigil versus a seal. So I'm not quite sure yet, but it's not gonna be like any energy deck out there. I'm just staring at it. Sorry. So I do think it would take some time, but again, I keep hearing maybe not. I don't know. Hold on, Lonnie. Take time for a moment. What song? What song is that? Oh, and then they didn't help me much today either. Now they want me to get back. I saw this one particular image that I liked, and I thought about putting a stamp onto the card. And then this is what they got back to me. They're like, since artists have complete control over the designs, they're unable to offer images in a digital format. However, you can always contact the artist directly with like an email. And then you just got to follow up. And this is where my issue was. If you go to certain websites, everything is like copywritten, right? And I don't want to get caught up on my own deck in the future. I don't want nobody coming back and being like, well, technically that's my finger or that's my toe, for instance, right? But you can purchase all this guy's images, and there's only one in particular. And you can buy it on a t-shirt, a duffel bag, stickers for like $3, you name it. But they don't actually have a stamp. So I'm making custom stamps for the name of it, right? And I'm just going to stamp it for now. I was going to order other decks with color, and Spirit just like, keep it white. Keep it white. It's so black and white, Court. Keep it fucking white. So it is what it is. I'm going to keep it white. There's a reason for that. And I'm just going to do like 2 custom stamps, just the logo and whatnot. I haven't figured it out yet. So technically I could buy his stickers. I could buy like 40 stickers for like $5, but I don't want to put a sticker on my card. What I want to do is take the image, download it, and put it onto a stamp pad, and then just stamp the cards. Get what I'm saying? But apparently this guy, with all his artwork, they don't sell digital form. So I'm just like, a digital format. I'm like, that makes zero fucking sense. Like, how do you, like, it's just so mind-blowing. Because look at his website. I mean, there's so, well, that's like mask or whatever. But for instance, let me just, shits and giggles. So you press on, let's just press on a lip. Okay. Look at t-shirts, candles, sweatshirts, hoodies, tees, socks. These are all different, right? Posters, the back of the phone case, you name it. There was like pencils, and then there was artwork where you can have it framed for $100. Posters, tapestry, you can have it on a clock, you can have it on coasters, you can have it on, a comforter. There's not one stamp. I just want an old school fucking stamp. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? But I can buy stickers, but I don't want stickers on my cards. So I don't fucking know. Needless to say, I'm just going to put my own lips on the fucking deck. Okay? But I was worried about that because now I got to cloak my lips. So there's that. But yeah, my lips will officially be on the deck. But this has been my idea for 4 years now, with the name too. I'm super excited because I didn't think I was going to start this fucking project for years. Years. So, but technically, so if I was to take a pair of his lips, he might be able to sue me in a year. I don't know. How does he know it's not a sticker? I purchased one of his a stick-on sticker, right? So I'm like, this is like way too fucking complicated. I'm just going to use my own lips. Hold on, it's my dad. It's Loki sitting outside Mia's door. Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, I'm just going to patent my own, which is a great way because I couldn't figure out how to patent my idea. So see how spirit works with me? It's just, I think it's going to take a lot more time. This won't take time because I already have everything else set up legally. I just have to add it. So the time factor on my own deck just depends on what to put on the cards in all reality. And the name's not taken. I've already put it all in the books. I'm just waiting for an official that I can run with it. And I'm going to be stoked. Because I've been wanting this name forever. I'm sure I could tweak the name if I had to. But it doesn't look like I have to. So yes, I'm super excited. Let's get into this. But let me just text Mia the picture of Loki so she'll let him in. She normally lets him in. She must be eating. Pause this. Mia, LOL. Just open your door if you can. I figured you were eating. Oh, me. Hi. Oh, well, you can call him in your room. He'll be happy. Oh, all right. Love you. Ah. Alrighty, Schneidi. KK. I am driving you to the bus tomorrow. I am. It is my only day I can. Love you. Bye. It just tipped B by accident, but when I went to B, you know what it reminded me of? Is B. You ever watch? Is it How High? No, it's not How High. Oh, it's that old school one with Mary Jane. I love you, Mary Jane. He throws his weed over the bridge for his girlfriend, Mary Jane. That fucking movie is hysterical. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that forever and ever. It's not How High. That was Method Man. Oh, it's an old school classic. You hungry? You feed someone and kill someone. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, it was such a good movie. I mean, I was probably watching it and I was wicked high, so it was great. But I could still watch it straight and I would have it'd be amazing. I would just be laughing. What eight's the move? So they need money to bail his boy out, and his name is B. And oh my god, it's so good. What is it? No answer. Quick question regarding a movie. You around? Oh, what's the name of that movie? So one gets a job as a janitor. One's in jail, and they start selling pot, and it's got a smiley sticker on it. Oh my god, it's a freaking classic. What's that comedian's name? Chris Brown? Is it Chris Brown? Oh, I don't think it was him. Oh. All right, I want to read, but I need to know. I don't know how I would Google it. Old school movie, and they need to bail their friend out of jail, so they sell more drugs. Okay, well, that didn't work out for me. There's a whole lot of movies like that. There's a whole lot of movies like that. A comedy? Let me try comedy. Half Baked. Half Baked. Okay. So, what? You guys, come on. Half Baked trailer. This is great. You guys, I mean, it might not be great to you. Oh, dear Lord. 1998. And I don't like cheesy movies.
We look at that day as the day we met the fifth member of our crew. Gentlemen, assume your positions. Thurgood, Brian, Kenny, and Scarface. Ted, feel like you're floating? This weed is fantastic. Their jobs stink. You suck. You suck. You suck. You're cool. Their sex life is zero. do I know you're not lying to me? How do I know you got panties on, Mary Jane? I don't. And their lives are going nowhere. I'm a professional meter hopper. You have smoked yourself retarded. Yo, got munchies tonight, yo. Make sure it's chocolate. Gotta have chocolate. Graham crackers, pizzas, man. Celery, grape jelly, peanut butter, popcorn, beef jerky with water. Whole lot of water. You must have been so hungry. But now, they're in trouble. I just gave him some candy and some chips and some pink popcorn. All we got to do is raise 10% of 1 million, yo. Which by our calculations is fucking impossible, man. The Food and Drug Administration are having us do a study. 1 pound of marijuana and you can sign for it later. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I got it. I know how we can get Kenny out. Weed, man. We'll sell weed. Isn't that the custodian? Maui, wowie! My life is hard. I pick up that
It's so stupid, but oh my gosh.
Go get me this Mr. Nice Guy. Well, you know, I'll be from Jamaica, man. What part of Jamaica? Right near the beach. Bye. From Universal Pictures comes a story that proves I'm somebody's bitch. Oh! 3 heads are better than 1. Who's out, man? I just stopped smoking yesterday. I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. Half baked.
I forgot that 2 of them were even in that. Oh, Dave Chappelle, that's what it is. Well, I like the energy. I'm not going to lie. I haven't had energy like that come in a long time. But that movie, oh my gosh, it is so funny. It's stupid funny. I don't know if you'd find it funny now as like an adult. I don't know. I mean, I kind of was an adult then, so who am I kidding? But I was high as shit watching this shit. So, you know, shit was funny. But I mean, that would be a movie like my kids would absolutely have a blast watching. When we mention like old school funny movies like that, like it's like watching like Cheech and Chong, you know, it's like stupid funny. But there you go. There's a movie. I can't imagine you guys are like on that. I can't imagine you're like on that or anything, but you know, you don't need to be high to watch it. Oh, it's a good one. I'm not huge on comedies. But I've seen them all. I don't know. All right, what are we looking at? We used to watch that. Oh, Stupid Stone. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. It's a good one. It's a good one. All right, so let's do this. I mean, I'm assuming I would still enjoy it, but I don't know. See, this is weird. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who likes comedy, or maybe your idea of comedy is not the same as somebody else's. Maybe, yeah, it's sticking with me. So I don't know. I don't think I would sit down and be like, oh, I want to watch Half Baked, you know? So I don't know what the message is there, but it has something to do with either weed or comedy. I don't know. You might be dealing with somebody who's really like conventional. I don't know. Or Or they like comedy. I don't know. This is a strange message. So I don't know if there's an addiction. 5 of Cups. Maybe somebody misses you. Maybe you used to watch stupid movies like that with somebody, and now you guys, you don't watch them anymore. I don't know. You got the 5 of Cups, Princess of Swords. Three of Swords. Yeah. So see the energy shift? Like I'm over here giggling and laughing and talking about fucking movies, and energy is freaking vibing. You have other energy here that is not vibing, troops. So, and again, so I don't know if this person is watching movies and thinking about you, because I'm still getting the movie vibe. I mean, we're talking a couple days out. So for your energy to drastically shift like this, you got the Star, but I don't feel like it wanted to come out, which is weird. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, because it was like I wasn't ready to like shuffle. I could tell it was like stuck, like it was the bottom card or something. Let's get one more. That's too many. Seven of Pentacles. So this is a situation where you definitely invested some type of time into. They're all wearing like cloaks too, in a way. Robes, cloaks, rags. I personally wouldn't call them rags, but so I don't know why that came out. It just, hers is like all fringy and so this is somebody who is like almost waiting for you to communicate. But worried about investing, nervous. That card's usually disappointment though. But the 5 of Cups, I actually like this particular one because, I mean, it's not the greatest energy. He's obviously, he or she is not looking at the cards behind he or her, look at the foliage a little bit. But he's not looking right at the 3 of Cups either, but still wallowing. So I don't know. I feel like you're cutting ties, or you already have. I mean, look at her cutting ties with the sword, but the sword is down, like you called a truce. Whether you call a truce with them or not, it's just, it's like calling a truce. Like you don't want to fight. Your sword is down. There was some type of battle. There could have been some type of rejection or a decision that needed to be made that wasn't made. whatever it was, you definitely invested some type of time with this energy. I figured it out. It was half-baked. Let's see what your energy is real quick. I want to use these cards, but I want to just double check and make sure this is not the energy of the spirituals. And see, I don't think so. Because here it's like justice, but so somebody might be dealing with karma. My spirituals, please. The energy of my spirituals. I mean, it could just be energy around you, work energy. It doesn't have to be somebody you were with per se. Could be household energy. I do see you carrying some type of weight, but you have the Fool, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Like, you are definitely out in a situation. So there might have been some heavy conversations or messages in regards to something new, possibly. But it's almost like it didn't work out. Got on your boat. There was definitely some type of argument or something that went down. And you're just looking forward towards the future. So I don't know whose energy this is around you. I mean, it could be a roommate, it could be a child, it could be a coworker, it could be somebody you were once romantically involved with. It is somebody that there's some type of investment, but again, it could be work. So, yeah, completely different energy here. So, I think what I'm going to do is just read your best advice. Yeah, lots going on, but judgment calls. Judgment calls. Yeah, there's definitely karma here. So I think what I'm going to do for your best advice is, how I'm going to read this, because we don't really need to get into this person's energy like that. There's plenty of other readers out there that are going to let you know this type of stuff. I'm just not interested in doing this anymore like that. And I don't mean it in a bad way. There's no point in reading somebody else's comment. And you have all these readers and like, oh, where are they at? And how do you feel? How do you feel about them? Where's yada, yada, yada. Oh, and stop giving this person the spotlight and this and that. Well, those readers are actually giving that person the spotlight, whether they know it or not, because they're reading on it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you'll come across readers that would be like, don't give this hater any of your time, blah, blah, blah. Like, they all word it so differently. But basically, like, stop letting the trolls, take your time and this and that, and you do a fucking video on it. Well, you're basically giving your time to the haters. Is basically what you're doing. I can't wait to flip this fucking industry upside down. I'm so glad I have that oomph and power behind me to actually fucking do it, because I have been saying this to you guys for 4 freaking years now. At least 4 years. All right? It's a big fucking wake-up call. This industry is fucking going down. It's just, it has to. It needs to be rebuilt. So when you're watching videos and like that stuff, guys, you're giving them airtime. You're giving them your energy. But you probably are not thinking about that, right? Well, I'm going to let you know that's what's happening. stop giving this fool or this idiot or these trolls a bit like, oh, okay, so you think it's smart to then make a half-hour video talking about these fucking idiots? Wake up. Wake up. So I'm not going to read that. You can find other readers, and I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not going to sit here and read somebody else's fucking karma. You clearly know what's happening. You need somebody to tell you. Is it going to make you feel better? Is it going to heal you? Is it going to enable you to move forward? I just went from 70 something down to 50. Bye. Are we really in that energy again? It's so sad. See how crazy that is? Yeah, babe.
Is there toilet paper upstairs?
Is the toilet paper upstairs? Yeah, in the closet. Just went up and get it.
Do you have a mouse?
A computer mouse?
Yeah.
And I can't find all the little things that go in the computer. I bought you one like a couple months ago.
Is it in my room?
I have no idea. So I'm just saying, like, again, I'm really not trying to be an asshole, but I'm trying to help you guys move forward. Focus on yourself. Tarot was never for anybody but yourself. It was always for you, just you, to help you as a tool. And we don't use it as a tool. We read it as this is what this is. And it's just, I'm done. So yeah, I don't want to read somebody else's karma. Thank you, though. If something seems a little more mysterious, or it seems like it's worth reading and there might be a chance for forgiveness or something like that, then yeah, okay. But we've just been kind of, the same stuff's kind of coming in. There's either forgiveness here, or it's either the one that doesn't want you to move forward. Doesn't, haters, hoping you don't succeed, wanting to bring you down with them because their energy is stagnant. So your best advice in dealing with, but it's like contradicting myself, because if I do your best advice in regards to this too, it's basically the same shit. So let's just take this off the board and let's do a spiritual read. For my spirit, Ace of Wands. Beautiful, vibrant, exciting, creative, vigilant is what I'm getting. Steady, fast. It's just like it's right there. 9 of Pentacles, confident, sturdy, solid, protected, curious. You're going to start something new. Guys, take advantage of this energy. Don't stress. Something will come to you. An idea, a thought, or it's just energy. And it's like congratulations that you've bypassed the other energy on the board, because this is what you deserve. Like, keep going. Or would you rather I just read the other energy? You get what I'm saying? We don't got time for that shit no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. And something, no more, no more. What's meant to be will be, and it will come back around. If somebody wants to own their mistakes, they'll come in and they'll fucking own their mistakes. And then all the other ones are just floating around, okay? So, something here, you're going to build upon something. I'm getting sometimes 2 is better than 1, but this could be solo. But I also just heard dolo, which is basically the same thing. But I got pulled to the doe, but that's not a doe, that's an elk or a big old buck. Got to be at least a 7-pointer. So, two is better than 1. You might create with somebody, or you might step into a new energy with somebody, a friend, a family member, a child, a lover. Eight leaves. I don't know why I counted those. But again, it's weird because I see 6 and I see 9. They're not usually separated. You got 3 over here, 5 over there. 5 is all about change. 3 is about teamwork. So you basically have 2 sets of 3s. You basically have 2 aces, because the ace and the 9 is a 1. And then that's an ace. I don't know how you feel about this other energy or this other person, though. And, like, not in a bad way. It's just your face, your demeanor. And I just saw 1, 2, 3. So, Nine of Cups. Now you got 2 9s. It's happiness, it's get-togethers, it's hanging out, it's your dreams could be talking to you. Somebody could be admiring you. It could be your energy. It doesn't really feel like energy attached to you, but it's almost like it's coming. And then you got the World, so it's like one door shutting and another one opening. This isn't like the door shut and you're stuck. This is congratulations. Here's the new door. So this is what's coming next, which is ironic because the lineup is a little different, because we already know the opportunities here. It doesn't mean you're going to grab it or go after it, but it's there. Or the energy is being given to you. The energy, your energy though, I don't think it's off, but it's like, it's just like you can't be bothered. I don't think it's a bad thing. And I think the energy is going to shift. This image here is like somebody admiring you as if like you're an artist or a portrait or a model. I don't know if it's like the Emperor. It's obviously like a king or whatnot. It is the 9 of Cups, but I am getting pulled to that energy. So somebody could be admiring you, but the layout, there's something about the layout. So kind of like opportunity. It could just strictly be your energy now, which is great. Or there's a match that's about to get lit under your ass. So you're in that position. So that stamina, that steady, fast energy, but it leads to happiness. But I can't help. There's still, it's like that person's looking at you. I don't think it's a big deal. Could just even be a spirit guide. It could be your grandfather from the other side. It could be great grand, like it could be an ancestor for all I know. Um, but this world is congratulations because something is definitely closed. I don't feel like there's a test here. I feel like I just heard spring. So you might spring into action. It might feel like spring to you. You might travel come spring. It's like the Empress with the chariot. It's also like a seer. It's also like a magician. I mean, you're over here just creating. I want to say it reminds me, I mean, it's temperance, but it reminds me of like Empress energy, magician energy. It's like pot of gold. You got a rainbow over here, mountains. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it. I don't think it's in regards to patience. I think it's balance. I just heard liberation. Maybe some of you just ended like a karmic contract that you were unaware of. Like snippy snippy, it got snipped. I don't think it's anything you did on your end. And obviously I'm going to give you credit because it takes a lot of work to step out of something, but I don't think it's something you did on your end. If something got snipped, it either needs to come and correct or it just doesn't belong in your life. Could be a reconciliation. Some of you might be dating somebody in another country. Again, you could be, I just heard philosophy or philosopher. You could be going to school in another country. You could be looking up something in another country. But you're using so many tools here, like the magician would. It's like Empress energy. Sometimes you can look at it as a reconciliation, but I don't. I mean, you could be looking into, you got the chariot. So whatever this is going to be triumphant. Like the past is the past. Like once you hit the chariot, you're out. There's no looking back. Like, so if something is regarding your past, then it's let bygones be bygones and the two of you go into the future. If there is somebody else here. I really feel like this energy is here or around you, but they might not physically be here yet. It could just be somebody admiring you. Let's just tell me what the Nine of Cups is. So it could be a reconciliation. You could be traveling with somebody. I mean, I literally just saw like, it's not the first time I've had this image. It's Venice, like on the gondolas. And I know people have done it, like, not as great as you think it is, or blah, blah, blah. Everyone has different opinions. They're like, I absolutely love it. But like, it's one of those things, like me personally, I would do it just for the experience. Just because I love boats and I canoe and go down the river. Like for me, it's more for different reasons. It's not just to have the experience, because a lot of people do. It's like going on the loo, you know, it's whatever. Oh my gosh. And I don't even like using that word. It's my dad, so let me check. This is my dad, like 2 weeks ago, sending me a picture of me, and he thinks this one's great because look at my face. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, can you just like smile for me? So I'm like, okay, we're taking pictures, and he literally, that was like weeks ago. So he's clearly going through his camera roll. So it's almost like the energy that I picked up here, or like somebody's looking through photos, somebody's feeling really nostalgic. I don't think it's you. And it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's you. And that was my ex-husband. I'm like, I figured it out. It was half baked. He's like, great movie. I'm like, yeah, you would say that. So I knew he would know the name of it because I watched all of my comedies with him. So there's definitely another person here. I do feel like, come on, Dad. It's just you're welcome. There might be some courtesy here. I mean, there's definitely reminiscent. My dad's going through photos. I guarantee that memory came back for Danny. You know what I mean? So the hands down, somebody's reminiscent. And again, it's not you. It's not you reminiscent. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just, it's not you. And that's probably a good thing, because it's moving you forward. If you're reminiscing on, well, regardless of what you're reminiscing on, like you're stirring the pot right now, and you're stirring the pot in a good way. You're not stirring the pot to poke or cast spells or whatever people freaking think of you like these days. It's such a fucking shitty stigma, you know? So I feel like you do have an energy that's could be somewhat lingering, but let's not go there. You do tell me about this 9 of Cups. So whoever this is I do feel like is reminiscent. Ace of Pence, 8 of Swords. Those are two very different energies. That's like poking the bear. So I think there's an energy around you that is angry. Because it's like, I don't know if they're mad at themselves that they didn't see something. I mean, that's a card where you can get out of that, right? The swords aren't all around you. Like, you can slip out of that. You know, you're choosing to be blindfold. It's like blindfold. It pulled me to Seinfeld. And Seinfeld's another comedy. So I don't know what this is in regards to, this comedy. But I almost feel like this bear's fucking angry that they fucked up, or they missed up on an opportunity. It's weird that the Ace of Pentacles are completely two different energies. I feel like it is. It's you definitely have somebody around you reminiscing and is feeling stuck. But it's somebody that's caught up in their own lies, because in order to get to the 8, you had to have been sitting at the 7. Let's be realistic here. Okay? This isn't sabotage. You're not sabotaging your own fucking dreams. And all I see is the 5-point star. And I saw it over here too. Well, which pulled me to pagan energy or right? So it could be the way like that whole what's up?
Do you know where the other computer is?
The other computer?
Yeah.
The old laptop?
Yeah.
It's usually at the end of my bed. If it's not there, I thought it was in your room. You can.
Oh, it's here.
It's there. Okay.
I want to see if it has a. Do you know where the mouse is?
No, there's like 3 of them, and I literally just bought you one last month. I'm gonna wrap this up soon, and I'll help you look.
Well,
but I don't know, buddy.
Well, it's not in my room, and I don't use it. So.
Well, you could always use Grandma's in her computer if you give it back tonight and we put it back. Let me wrap this up. I feel like that bear is angry, but like I said, let's be real. Like the 7 of Swords there, that's not like you sabotaging your own dreams. Maybe somebody's looking at you as like a wish fulfillment, but that's not how you're looking at something. And I'm trying to keep this energy off the board, so I'm trying to figure out like, is this you really stopping your own happiness? I doubt it. I really do. Only because you're coming out swinging, right? And if you're not, you're about to be. So, because it's like they're looking right at the world, like it either admiring you or looking at photos, very nostalgic, feeling stuck, like they can't get anywhere, they can't do anything. But it's like their own demise, right? It's putting themselves there. It could be very illusionary energy too. But I feel like this combination is throwing me off. And I'd love to be like, oh, well, it could just be. No, the combination is throwing me off. Only one of those cards was supposed to come out. That doesn't happen very often when I can tell, like, really only one was supposed to come out, but it was with the other one, and it is what it is. But I will tell you, like, I think you're waking up to, like, wake me up before you go. And then I heard, like, the Folger song, waking, like, the Folger song, something in the morning. So you could be waking up to something that was holding you back, something you didn't realize before, and it might not be awful. What's this in regards to? Kaden, I might got one idea. 2 of Swords. You might need to make a decision with the Prince of Wands coming in. So it's not really going to tell me. What a beautiful oak. It's not really giving me the exact answer. It's more like needing to make a decision. So in that basket right up there, it's the only possibility I can think of. There might be a mouse in there.
No.
Metamorphosis. Let's see what's so heavenly. Let's see what's so heavenly on your mind. But see, I still don't think it's on your mind. So what's on this person's mind or your mind? What's this 8 of Swords? What's on someone's mind? It could be the answers. They could be thinking the answer is no, but then you got a fresh start. See, it's very contradicting. It's very contradicting. So is that your decision? This is like, heck yeah, the answer is no. That's that energy. And this is a fresh start. So this is annoying. Let me go to these and see if I can come back to that and I can get a straighter answer. And I feel like we're going around the world. I don't know what this is. What's this 9 of Pence? So, like I said, it could be one or the other. Right now, it could just be no, and a decision's going to need to be made. I said I was moving on. 9 of Pence. The Star. It's like guarded. It's like not guarded, protected. You might be guarded. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but this is a big deal because your 2 major arcana is the World and the Star. And your energy is about to shift into the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. And this always, the Star and Temperance too, always reminding me of the 2 of Cups too, is because it's putting the two cups together, acclimating the 2 cups. I think you feel guided here. I really don't think it has anything to do with an Aquarius. And then you got the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Pentacles. So you might be seeing 2 6s. Let's see what this Ace of Wands is. You might be seeing your spirit animal a lot. You're some type of wonderful. The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I mean, whatever this is, there's no stopping you. I almost hear like a stampede. It's like it won't come out. Yeah, 2 of Wands. I mean, it is like a stampede. It's like, move out of my way. So some of you might be traveling. You might be relocating. There's some type of indicator with September. I don't know if it's a September, your birthday, as if it's just the number 9. Because I keep seeing the 9s. You have the 9, and this would be a 9, but it's a 7 and a 2, which is a 9. So whatever this is, I never go out like that. So meaning like whatever this is clearly starting now. But there is something either with the number 9. And I just got pulled to today, and today is the 9th. So it could be a transit that I'm not thinking of right this second. And I just did that, and I was like, something historical. So I don't know. You might make history. All I know is that you probably feel really guided right now. You could be in Aquarian energy right now, but that would be where the Venus is located and other stuff. And it's Aquarius too can have a lot to do with partnerships. But to me, you're feeling guided. So I don't think you're like stuck, like when's this new start gonna happen, yada yada. Well, then I would say as soon as you make the decision, but that would contradict me again because the answer is no. Get what I'm saying? So to me, you've already moved forward. There's already a door opening. There's no going backwards. Even if you wanted to, I don't think you would. I mean, it's just the energy on the board. I really, honestly, honest to God, if you could go backwards, I don't think you would. Like, you would shock the shit out of me if you did. You have the Chariot here. To me, it's not a Cancer, not with the 2 of Wands. This is you moving forward. That's like a congratulations. That's a congratulations. You have the car of a star. You got another star there. You're rocking ones and twos. Wish fulfillment. I mean, life's about to change. It's already changed. You just probably don't feel it yet. The shift has already occurred. So I think you're going to have a decision coming up in regards to what this is. This could simply be, no, I'm just not really interested because you're really content. 9 of Pence, happy single. You just, it's like being on another tier, right? You're not going to like downgrade. And not in regard to people, just your energy. You're not going to set yourself back when you get what I'm saying? So you might have something coming in and it's a little scary and you're like, no. But really, careful with the decision here because you got one that's a yes. So is it just your mind? Maybe. But I do think you need to be wary because she's blindfolded and she's blindfolded. And all the women are looking right at me with no fucking blindfold. And the man I can't even see. He's over here admiring something else. It could just be wish fulfillment, guys, but I am being pulled to that energy. And I know you're not the ones reminiscing like that. And my dad hit me up with photos from weeks ago. I'm sure Dan reminisced for a split second in regards to the movie. Stuff like that, you know? So you do have an energy around you that's big time reminiscent. I don't necessarily see negative vibes. It's there, though. I think you're smart enough to make the right decision here. It might be a really good thing. Only because the new door is about to open and this is Temperance. So this could be a really good thing. It just might be something that throws you off and sets you off track, but you're not going to let anything set you off track. It's not like that. So it's more throwing you off because you're not going to allow anybody to set you off track. It'd have to be something huge to set you off track, like a death or, you know what I mean? Loss of a job, but that's loss of a job. I think that it's only going to get you back on track. So, and I don't even see anything huge like that. So I'm not super concerned. And I mean, this looks great. And it's like, I don't know what's up with this deck yet because it's blank, but it's like throwing a card for you. And I'm basically throwing a blank card. So I don't know what to tell you here. But you got 2 of them. I actually saw an animal. This could represent 2 people have a brand new slate. This could represent 2 is better than 1. It is a pair. So I don't know what that is in regards to, but it's whatever it is around the corner. And it's, to me, it's representing 2. And I got that whole 2 is better than 1 vibe earlier. But it could be 2 people having a fresh slate too. But to me, that fresh slate is fresh. Even if it comes with somebody you know and it's forgiveness, it's not the type of forgiveness. It's not like repenting. You know, it's forgivable. Else you wouldn't even do it. I can tell. Because you're not going to let anything set you off your course here. So whatever this is coming in, and it is beautiful energy. Could there be 2 scenarios because of the situation? Possibly. It could just be your mind. telling you, doesn't sound like the greatest idea. And your mind would say that because this is your energy. So why take a risk? Sometimes they pay off, guys. That's what I'm trying to get at. But initially I was like, yeah, why would you take a risk? But I gotta be smart here too. And so don't you. You gotta be more optimistic. And sometimes taking a risk pays off. I don't see any other indicators that are telling me to like, whoa, slow down, like slapping the horses. Like, no, this is, you're moving forward and that's the way it goes. And that's the way it goes. I don't really see anything else, any other concern here. I really don't see a concern. I don't know why I said it like that. I really don't. Nothing really even looks concerning. But just make the decision before it turns into the 9 of Swords or the 10 of Swords. Like, there's no reason to go to the 9 and the 10 of Swords, guys. If you make the decision, you're not even going to reach the 9 and the 10. No one wants to reach the 9 or the 10. A 9, you get to the 9, it's like, nip it in the butt ASAP. Because if you get to the 10, then that means you've been holding on to that for way too long. Especially the 10 of Swords, like, right? And it looks like something could be solid. So this energy could be waking up to you. And that and it's their thoughts in regards to you and thinking you're going to say, I don't know, I can play this out so many ways. I just know from my spirituals, don't get to the 9 of Swords. Don't stress over it. Not with this energy. There's, and to me, the stress would only come in after something comes in that kind of stops you in your tracks a little bit and is like, or throws you off guard, And it's like, oh, I got to make a decision. The decision looks solid. You know what I mean? It looks solid. It doesn't look like. So it's just don't stay in the 8 of Swords for too long. It's too mental. Just make the decision. Be smart. Be practical. Listen to your gut. I don't think you're going to have a hard time making the decision like that. And if it's a hard time, it's way bigger than just letting bygones be bygones. It would be linked to your future, and they're just huge, important decisions. So don't make blind decisions this week. Okay? Don't make any blind decisions. If you're weary,
I'm getting a snack and I'm laying down.
Don't do it.
Can I
Okay. I love you more.
Bye,
I love you guys.
guys.
I'll see you later. Don't make any blind decisions. Bye, guys.